all, you guys. You have been here meeting all of your fans here in Birmingham. How has it been going so far at the tables?
It's lovely. This is a really lovely group of people. It's always nice meeting the fans. But no, it's been great to meet you all. So thank you. Thank you for coming to say hello.
And how well versed are you all in Comic-Con? Is it anyone's first Comic-Con? I wondered if it was. Let's give her a round of applause. Welcome to the Comic-Con experience, April.
Thank you.
How's it been so far?
Yeah, good. Yeah, everyone's really nice. Yeah, it's been really fun.
How's it been for you?
It's been so fun. It's so nice to meet people who've seen the show, because obviously you watch it at home.
Yeah.
And I'm used to doing theatre, so in theatre you meet the audience straight after and they're like, "You're amazing, it was brilliant." and so it's nice now to get to experience that a little bit later after we've done it, like a year later. We shot it a while ago. 2 years? Yeah.
How do you feel actually watching the show back and watching yourself back? Because I love asking this question to the actors, because some say I will never watch myself, ever. Some say I watch myself and then I scrutinize my performance. And some actually think it's helpful to watch yourself back and maybe take notes. How do you feel about watching yourself on the big screen?
I'm fine with it. I watched it with Denise, who plays Dedra. We watched it together, season 2. And it was just really exciting to watch, especially all of the post-production, what had been done, like the CGI. We had no idea how that was going to be put together, how it was going to be edited. And for me as well, I hadn't read all of the scripts, so a lot of the of the storyline was a surprise to me as well. So it was very exciting and very and so topical as well. What happened in the show, it's so meaningful. And I wasn't expecting that.
Well, how do you feel about watching this stuff? Love it, hate it? What do you think?
I'm quite critical of myself, so it's not my favourite thing, but I actually did like watching this. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's really easy to be quite self-critical, but I find it's always so useful for any actor to try to practice enormous self-compassion. So if you're not happy with the performance, you can then really pick it apart and be like, okay, well, why didn't it work? And what can I learn from that? But I found with this show, watching it back, it's so well made. I just got sucked into the story, to be honest. I got completely lost in it. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience.
It's cool to know that you got lost in it the way we did, and we weren't actually on set in the series. But I have to ask about the fashion, because I mean, obviously I'm a big fashion fan. Star Wars fashion, especially in this series, was incredible, and I want to hear from all of you, but I'll start with you, Elizabeth, because you not only got the the hoity-toity version, you then got to be cool, hooded, What did you enjoy more?
Oh God, I mean, working with Michael Wilkinson was a dream, the costume designer. He is a genius, and I think the really refined looks were my favourite.
They're so good.
Yeah, there's one dress, it's like a blue velvet dress that she wears to this cocktail party in episode 6. And that was my favourite. There's a little tail at the end that does not get enough screen time. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I loved those costumes.
And the hair was good. The hair was giving.
The Claire hair is, it's iconic. It was Emma Scott and Gerda. What was Gerda's surname? Emma and Gerda. They were amazing. They came up with the Claire look. So yeah, it was wonderful.
I can't pick a favorite either. I loved both, the duality of both. How did you guys feel stepping into the costumes? Did you enjoy them? Did it make you feel, I mean, yours especially was very sleek and suave.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah, so it gives you a good posture. Right. It holds everything in. Also, I mean, especially from season 1 to season 2, here it got a little promotion, and also, so that meant that the tailoring went up. So we had a tailor who was working with Michael, and he did, what was his name, Leon, I think, and he did all of the tailoring so it fit me like a glove. Yeah, and really helps you get into character. You're in uniform and you have to stand up. There's no slouching in an Imperial suit, that's for sure.
How did you feel getting into character and costume?
Well, I had a wig for Claire. Yeah, I had a bob when I was filming it. I liked that a lot because I missed my long hair, so that was good. My costumes were literally ripped pieces of clothes, which helped a lot with the scene. Like when I get found in the box, that helped being all raggedy, and I got covered in dirt every day, so that was nice.
Was it actual dirt, or did they give you some kind of dirt makeup?
I think it was fake tan, actually. Yeah.
That's so weird. I have the same thing on right now.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Imagine that. Now, we can talk about Star Wars and the entire universe of Star Wars and the fandom. I mean, there's so many, we're spoiled for choice nowadays, which I think is so cool that, the younger generations are now getting new content, which is great. But what are your earliest memories of Star Wars? And what did you sort of see first or notice first? Was it a film? Which film?
I have a really vague memory. So my dad and my mum, they both went to see A New Hope in the cinema. They queued up at midnight to watch A New Hope in 77?
77, I think, yeah.
So my dad was a big fan, and I think he sat me and my sister down to watch A New Hope when I must have been really young, like 6. And I was not the kind of kid that could sit still and watch a film. Like, I would be running around the house, running outside, climbing trees and whatever. So I have really vague memories of like a desert at one point, but now obviously that's a lot of the film. So I clearly didn't take much of it in. But it's a nice memory, a nice vague memory. That was my first experience.
He tried to start you young.
He tried to, but coming to it as an adult now, obviously I did my homework once I was cast in the show. That was a real privilege to go through it all and sort of pick it apart, and that was great. I really enjoyed that.
It's so layered, for sure. April, what were your first memories of seeing? What did you see first?
Well, when I was younger, my friends all watched Star Wars, and there was like a club at my school called the Star Wars Club, and I hadn't really watched it, so I lied about watching it for a few years. And then I actually properly watched it after I filmed Andor, and now I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, I really like it.
I think it's safe to say that you're in the Star Wars Club now.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought of that.
You're initiated for sure.
Yeah.
I think I was a kid when episode 1 came out, and it was a big thing, and I went to see it at the cinema, and I don't really think it was my thing. I liked My Little Pony or something, but I liked all of the merchandise. So I loved Jar Jar Binks, and I remember that I saved up the bottle caps on, I think it was Pepsi, and sent off and got a C-3PO head that you could record your voice onto, and I loved it. Yeah.
See, when I was younger too, I had only sisters, and I thought, oh, that's a boy movie, it's space, and there's boys running around. And then when you get into it, you realize, and it is very much fashion forward now, but there are so many strong female characters.
Leia.
Yeah, and just all the strong storylines really suck you in. I have one more question because I told you, I warned you guys I was going to fangirl because I love this show so much. But if you're just joining us, we have a microphone right here in the middle. Don't be shy. Come on up to the microphone and ask a question. It can be Star Wars related. We have a lot of aspiring actors, anything like that you'd like to discuss. Come on up to the microphone right here and say hello. But just for me, we're talking about the entertainment business. Has there been a moment, and any of you guys can chime in, where you've been starstruck? Whether it's something Star Wars related, someone you've worked with, someone you've done a Comic-Con with. You're laughing. I know you've got a story.
I was definitely. I've told this story before, but I came to a convention because I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh my gosh!
And I met Emma Caulfield years ago, and I think I was 12, and I broke down crying.
Was she lovely? I'm sure.
She was so nice. The picture that she took, she hugged me, and her foundation rubbed off on my t-shirt. And I was like, I'm never going to wash this t-shirt again.
You kept it?
Yeah. I think it did get washed in the end. My mum caught it and washed it. I was angry, I imagine.
Wash your memories away.
Yes. How dare you, Mum? Yeah.
Anyone else from Buffy? They're at Comic-Cons quite a bit.
Yeah, it was Emma Caulfield, and then it was Julie Benz, maybe. Yeah, she was there. But I was a diehard for Emma Caulfield.
Yes.
And I think I only had enough money for one signature, so it just went to her.
Isn't that a full circle moment that now you're doing Comic-Con? That's very cool. April, has you've ever fangirled over anyone that you've met?
Today, I met all the Vampire Diaries cast. I'm a massive Vampire Diaries fan. Yeah. So I was literally shaking. I got a picture with Ian and Paul. That was very exciting. They're all really nice. So.
Well, let's hope they're not listening. Are you Team Stefan or Team Damon?
Damon.
Oh, that is a polarizing question. We're not allowed to ask that, but this is on a Vampire Diaries panel, so there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Elizabeth, who's your person?
You know, I don't think I've been starstruck yet.
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 Who would make you starstruck?
God.
Is it super embarrassing? Because it's just
No,
nuts.
you know what? No, if I met Charlie XCX ever in real life, I would not be able to breathe.
Do you think she'd be so lovely and nice?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure she would be, but I would still make a complete fool of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just love hearing this because, you know, we're all fans of something, and to hear that celebrities also have those moments, it really humanizes you, you know what I mean? It makes like, we're all the same. We have a question right here. Hello there.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Alison.
Hi, Alison.
I remember back in the 70s queuing up outside our local cinema to see the very first Star Wars film, A New Hope, and it's been a huge part of my life since then. I absolutely adore Star Wars, so it's great to see you here. Thank you so much for coming, and Andor is just awesome. My question is to all of you, who is your favourite Star Wars baddie and why?
Great question.
Okay, hands down. It's probably just a really obvious choice, but Anakin is a fascinating character. I just think, I don't know if it's favourite, but his journey, the journey that his character goes on is, if I could play any other character in Star Wars, if I could choose, I'd want to explore that character. Totally. So yeah, he's my favourite, I suppose.
He's troubled and complex, yeah.
Yeah.
What a journey. Didn't end so well, but spoiler alert.
Probably the same actually. I was also thinking Dedra. Like, I don't like her as a person, but she was very nice to watch. Like,
she played that so well. I'm afraid
Yeah.
to meet her. She's so intimidating on screen.
She's lovely in real life.
Oh
She's lovely.
man,
Yeah.
it's usually the baddies that are the nicest ones. But yeah, you mentioned her, Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's
lovely.
amazing.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite baddie?
My favourite
Yourself.
Me. Me, guys. I loved Jar Jar Binks, but Jar Jar Binks is not bad. But some people don't like him, right? He's polarizing. But I loved Jar Jar Binks. It's not bad. But he loves him.
It's a polarizing figure. Yeah, it's a love or a hate relationship with Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved him. I loved him.
That is a controversial answer, and I'm here for it. I like that. Great
Discuss.
question.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. How lovely. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Sophie. My question's for Elizabeth.
Hi.
When Claire has to do the unthinkable and end things for Lutheran, and we see such a shift in her character over the next few episodes, which was done incredibly, by the way.
Thank you.
How was that kind of almost playing almost like an entirely new character for those few episodes?
Yeah. So when Tony first talked me through what was going to happen in that season, he described those episodes 11 and 12, where she's totally different, as like an Ophelia-like breakdown. So I ran with that. And I think the key for me to sort of really indicate to the audience that this is a different Claire you're seeing is to do with like her tempo, her physical tempo, the tempo of her breath. You know, she's so controlled and contained all the time. And so I sort of thought, well, what's the opposite of that? Something very kind of sudden, something very sort of electric and sort of spiky. And that's Claire when she's still got this mission to do, she's still got to get the information to Yavin, so she's still in go mode, but there's like a frantic energy because she's trying so hard to not think about what she's just done. And I made a playlist for it specifically, and there's loads of like techno in there just to sort of amp up the anxiety, and then occasionally there's like a song that reminds her of Luthen, and I'd play it on shuffle. Because I sort of thought, she's thinking about what she's got to do, she's thinking about getting this information to Yavin, but occasionally intrusive thoughts of Luthen just emerge. So that was sort of what I went with.
Thank you so much for all being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Now, I of course follow you and lightly stalk you on Instagram. You're gonna have to share this playlist one day.
I have shared
You shared
it.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
live,
That's
guys.
so cool.
Yeah.
Another reason to follow these lovely people on social media. Hi there.
Hi Emily. I just want to ask, Andor finished really perfectly, but if you had a chance and they did a spin-off series, would you all be interested in coming back and doing it? Because I think there's loads of stories with your characters as well that could be delved into. Would you find that interesting in doing that, or?
Well, short answer, yes. Yes, I would love to explore more player. The long answer is, I suppose I would want to see a script that is as well written as Andor. I think it's really tempting to sort of rush into something, you know, and I think that does a disservice to whatever future story could exist, and so I'd want to protect Claire and sort of really wait for something that's really good to come along. But yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, same.
I'm fully dead, so it'd be hard. But they did it for Cassian, so why not for here? I would definitely come back. Yeah, I would. You'd want it to be able to be as good as Andor though, and that would be like quite a feat. You'd want Tony to be involved somehow. Or somebody who's just as kind of innovative and genius as Tony. Yeah.
Great question, great answers as well. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, I'm an absolutely massive fan of Andor, and I just want to say thank you, because it's sort of one of the first things that Star Wars has put out in a very long time that I've really genuinely been invested in. And so I want to know, sort of on a personal level, when you watched yourselves back, did you agree with your characters? So for Claire, did you agree for the way that she wanted the rebellion to go? And did you agree with, did you like your characters? Did you enjoy what they stood for and what they did, or did you sort of think your characters were a bit snaky, or you'd want them to go a different way if you were in charge? If that makes sense.
Oh, hard question. What do you think? I'll think. Do you have an answer? Jump in.
I feel like I've just gone on autopilot. Go on.
Well, I suppose because I spent such a long time and like trying to be inside her head, it's hard to not just totally empathise with every single decision she made, because that's what I had to do for like 3 years. But I think the one bit where I was like, oh come on Claire, just go to Yavin with Cassian in episode 11, 12. You know, that was the moment where I was like, no, you can, there is a future for you there. Because she really doesn't believe that there is, you know, and so that was the only, I wouldn't say I disagreed with her, but I wanted her to see for herself what her future could be, you know? But I think all the ruthlessness up till that point, no one else was as capable of being as ruthless as, and they needed a Claire to do that, because hard decisions were made, and it enabled things to move on and make progress in the rebellion to build as a result.
Yeah, I was like, I think it's kind of uncomfortable who he is because he's a Nazi, he's a space Nazi. So you would think that I would watch it and be like, I hate him, but yeah, because I know him so well, and I know what's sort of powering him. Like to me, here is quite a queer character, and he finds himself in a world where that is not accepted, and where you have to be something else, and you have to conform to it. And so to me, he's kind of a cautionary tale of if you sort of deny the humanity that is within you, you'll be turned into a space puppet and shot at as a human shield. And I agree with that message wholeheartedly.
I really like young Clea. Obviously, she's in a bit of a difficult situation with her whole family dead, presumably. But yeah, I agreed with all of the scenes, and I found it quite easy to play her because I think I'd probably behave in a similar way if I was in that situation. So I really like her.
Excellent question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. By the way, Jacob, trending now on X, hashtag Space Nazi. Now trending.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Hello, amazing cosplay.
Thank you. Big fan of the show, of course. Just want to say, like, honestly, Andor is probably the only thing that's been united of fandom, because, like, you know how Star Wars fans are. Everybody's have their own opinions. But I've never seen a few people who doesn't like the show, but most of the people love it. So I think, thank you for uniting the fandom. So my question is, obviously, we've touched base on costume, and as someone who worked in the industry, I love the production design of the show. All those beautiful sets, all those things shot on location. I guess my question is for everybody. Is there a location, a set that you guys were not in it but wish you were for various reasons? Thank you.
Mine's Chandrila, Chandrila? Shan. I thought it was just so, like, when they're walking up that mountain, it's so beautiful. And then in the wedding, and all of the outfits in the wedding, and then when Mon Mothma's jamming out to that music, that's a vibe. I would have liked to have been there at that party.
We all want to go to that party and those cocktail parties. It's just stylish.
Well, I was in Naboo, in the bridge scene, but we filmed that in England at Hever Castle, and originally Naboo is in Lake Como in Italy, so I would have liked to have gone there. That would have been nice.
You got a little short end of the stick there, I think. Yeah, a little bit.
I think I'd have loved to have gone in the big ISB meeting room.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Were you never in there?
I
No.
snuck in.
Okay.
I snuck in to have a look around. And what was great about that set, I mean, you'll know better than me, but you had to, there was loads of carpets because you just leave your footprints everywhere because it was like white, like gloss white.
And lots of buttons. There were lots of buttons and places where you could put your space iPads.
But I thought it was so fascinating because it's
Data pads.
the layout of it, you instantly feel so nervous the moment you walk in. It's like an auditorium, and it's so well done. It has that impact on your body immediately, and that is amazing set design. So, yeah, I'd have loved to have cleared have some sort of scene in there. I don't know what it would be, but yeah.
The like strip lighting is so harsh, isn't it? Shows all of your flaws and insecurities.
It's like when you're in a nightclub and the lights come on, it's like, oh. Everyone,
I keep on moving with the lights on, but no one's enjoying it.
Well said. Thank you. Great question. Thank you so much. We have time for at least one more. Yeah, we've got one more. Thank you.
Hi there. My name is Leia. My parents are big Star Wars fans, and I am now as well. I loved Andor and how it goes into the morally grey perspective of the rebellion. And I was wondering, if you could be in any other episode or era in Star Wars, what would it be? Whether it be a character that already exists or one of your own taking on its own perspective in that time.
I'd be one of the Jar Jar Binks people that swim. They swim underwater and then they go to that big town underwater. I'd be there.
That's a vibe too.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, obviously I would love to explore Claire at another point in her life, but I don't know, I think I'd love to be a totally new character in a totally different time zone. Like, it's a whole galaxy, you know, like hundreds of thousands of years in the future or in the past. Like, pick a different time and there must be something going on then. you know? Like, yeah, I think there's room to break away from, you know, zero BBY and everything around that. Sure.
I would like to do something with Yoda. Just anything with Yoda. That would be good. Yeah.
What would you ask Yoda?
I don't know.
He's so wise.
Yeah, he's very wise. I'd make him train me to be a Jedi. Probably.
Fantastic. And you picked Yoda, not Grogu. Respect. Yeah, very nice. Great question. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leia, Princess Leia.
Yes.
How cool is that? We're talking about how big the fandom is. My goodness, there's your example right there. We know you guys have to get back to your photo ops and autograph area, so I'm just gonna have one final question from me. And if you guys didn't get your question answered, I do apologize for time constraints, but they will be at their tables, actually right over here. So go say hello,
Be
grab an
just
autograph and a
there.
selfie. Yes, right this way. But just a question for me before we let you go. What are you looking forward to after you leave Birmingham? Whether it's a new project or taking some time off, what's next for you guys?
Summer holiday.
Yay!
I haven't booked it yet. I don't know when it's going to happen, but
Scotland.
Scotland! Yeah, we're going to go to Scotland. But,
Nothing says summer like Scotland.
but yes, some projects coming up. Very excited about. Will say more when I can. But yeah, it'll be a good end of the year, I think.
Keep an eye on your Instagram for that and the playlist. I will be there.
Yes.
April, what's next for you, my dear?
GCSEs. That's great.
Round of applause for good luck. You got this.
Thank you. Yeah, not till next year. I'm doing a short film in September, October time. I don't know what I can say about that yet, but that's exciting. Yeah.
I'm doing a 1 day a week horticulture course that starts in September. So I'm going to be doing I'm going to be learning how to garden in Regent's Park. So I'm looking forward to that.
So come say hello.
Yeah, come say hello to me while I'm planting for the summer, planting for the future.
Grab a selfie, plant something with Jacob. You guys are so fun. I love the show, and again, this was so much fun for me to know that we had the cast of Andor coming because I personally love the show. I know we all did,
Thank
so
you.
let's show some appreciation and a big round of applause for Elizabeth, April, and Jacob, the cast of Andor. Let's hear it, guys.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Keep it going for them, guys. Let's hear it for the cast of Andor. Elizabeth, April, and Jacob are making their way right over here to the autograph area. Thank you so much.